Hello all, welcome to Gurukul CAT 100 series, a series designed to take you from your study room to your corporate boardroom. I am Deepak and this is Daily Quant with Deepak. Today, day 13 of 100 days to CAT, we will be discussing 5 questions on permutations and combinations. Coming to the first question, how many different letter arrangements can be made from the letters of the word extra in such a way that the words are always together, right? So we have...
Before you go watch the solutions for these questions, why not take them as a test? Sign up today at www.thegurukul.org.in and get 100 free tests of each subject for 100 days of your CAT preparation. The link is already in the description.
So we have 5 letters E, X, T, R and A, out of which you have 2 words E and A. Now whenever you are given with these type of questions where words should be together or consonants should be together, even numbers should be together, odd numbers should be together. Now the logic is you have to consider all the words. Here you have E and A. Now let me consider these two to be one bundle. Then you have X, we have T and we have R. Right. Now considering this bundle to be one unit, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right. Now 4 distinct letters. These can be arranged among themselves in how many ways? 4 factorial ways. Right. Now this becomes the outside arrangement or the outer arrangement. Now these two E and A can also rearrange between themselves in how many ways? 2 ways. Right. So 4 factorial into 2. So 4 factorial is nothing but 24. 24 into 2, 48. Hence option A should be the answer for this question. Now coming to the second question, in how many ways can a committee of 5 can be made out of 6 men and 4 women such that at least one woman should be there, right? So the committee should contain at least one woman, right? So there can be exactly one woman or 2 women or 3 women, 4 or all the 5 can also be women, right? Then you'll be having separate cases for all those and you'll end up getting the answer by counting those cases and adding them. Now the smartest way or the easiest way to answer this question is, now we have 6 men and 4 women. So how many total possible ways are there of selecting 5 members from these 10, right? So you have 10 and you need to select 5. That could be done in 10C5 ways. So this is the total number of possible arrangements, possible selections that could be made, right? Now out of which we should be having those ways where there is at least one woman, right? Now what do we don't want? We do not want the number of ways in which all the 5 are men, right? Now in how many ways can we form a committee when all 5 members are men? So all 5 has to be selected from these 6 persons only. You have 6 men and you need to select 5 members from those 6 members only. So that could be done in 6C5 ways. So this is the total ways of forming a committee of 5, and this is ways of forming a committee of 5 where all are men. Now we do not want this, so subtract, right? Now we have total ways minus the number of ways in which all are men, right? Now 10C5, what is 10C5? 10 into 9 into 8, 7, 6 by 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 2s 8, 3 2 6. So 9 into 7 63, 63 into 2 126, 1260 by 5. Now that would be 252, right? Now from these 252 ways, we do not want these ways 65, which is nothing but 6. So 252 minus 6, 246 should be the answer for this question. So this is the smartest way of or the easiest way of solving these types of questions. Finding the total ways minus finding the ways that you do not want, right? Now coming to the third question, there are 15 baskets of mangoes. So you have some 15 baskets of mangoes and some baskets of bananas. Okay. Now we do not know how many baskets of bananas are there. Now each basket contains only one type of fruit. So this basket contains only mangoes and all the students of Greenfield School came and took some mangoes and bananas from the respective baskets. Okay. Now from each basket of mangoes, 6 students took fruits, and from each basket of bananas, 8 students took fruits. Also, each student took mangoes from exactly 5 baskets and bananas from exactly 4 baskets. So how many baskets of bananas were there? Right? Now from each basket of mangoes, 6 students took fruits. Right? So from each, let us suppose there is a basket of mangoes. So you have 6 pickings. Right? And you have 15 such baskets. So the total number of pickings would be 15 into 6, which is nothing but 90. Right? So 90 is not the number of students, 90 is the number of pickings. Right? So you have a total of 90 pickings. And it is also mentioned that each student took mangoes from exactly 5 baskets. So if there is a student, he will be going to basket 1, basket 2, basket 3, basket 4, and basket 5. So each student will be making 5 pickings. Right? Now, if total of 90 mangoes were picked and each student picking 5, what is the total number of students? 18. Right? Clear? So there are total of 18 students. Right? And also each student took mangoes from exactly 5 baskets and bananas from exactly 4 baskets. Right? So you have 18 students into, now each student made 4 pickings. Right? So 18 into 4, which is nothing but 72. So 72 bananas, let us suppose that there are, each student picked only one banana. There are 72 bananas that were being picked, right? Now, from each basket of mangoes, 6 students took fruits, and each basket of bananas, 8 students took fruits. So total of 72 bananas were picked, right? And from each basket, 8 bananas were picked. So 72 by 8, it is nothing but 9 baskets of bananas were present. Clear? Right? Now coming to the fourth question. How many of the first 1000 natural numbers contain at least one odd digit? Right. So natural numbers start from 1 to 1000. So you have 1000 natural numbers starting from 1 to 1000, and we need to find the numbers which contain at least one odd digit. Right. So we do not want those numbers which do not have any odd digit. Right. Now I can categorize these into numbers having only one digit, two digits, three digits, and four digits. Now coming to numbers having only one digit. So this could be either 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now these four numbers do not have any odd digits, so you have 4. Now coming to two digit numbers. Now what are the even digits? 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now can the first digit be 0? No. First digit cannot be 0, right? So you have 4 ways of selecting this digit. Now this could be either 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. So you have 4 ways of selecting this digit into. Now coming to the second digit, this could be 0, and repetition can also be allowed because you have 22, 44, 66, 88, and so on, right? So you have 5 ways of selecting this digit. So in total there are 22 digit numbers that do not have any odd digit. Right. Now coming to 3 digit numbers. Now similarly, you have 4 ways of selecting the leftmost digit, 5 ways of selecting the second digit, and 5 ways of selecting the third digit. So you have a total of 100 numbers. Now you have only one 4 digit number, which is 1000, and you have an odd digit. So this can be excluded, right? So in the first 1000 natural numbers, how many? 100 plus 20 plus 4. There are 124 numbers for which all the digits are even. Now we do not want these numbers. So what should we do? From 1000 natural numbers, you need to subtract 124 numbers which do not have at least one odd digit. So that would be 900, 900 minus 24, 876. Hence option B should be the answer for this question. Now coming to the fifth question. A numerical lock can be opened using the code 2542 or any possible combination of these four digits. So 2542. So we do not have a unique code to open a numerical lock, right? So that would be opened by any arrangement of these four digits. So that could be 2542 or 2254 or 2452, right? Now Pratik used all possible incorrect combinations on the 4-digit lock before finally opening the lock at the next attempt. How many total attempts did he make? Right. And the digits available on the lock are from 0 to 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, a 4-digit numerical lock, and the digits available are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So how many digits do we have? 7, not 6, because 0 is also included. Right. Now, in how many ways can Pratik would have pressed the first digit? It could be any of these 7. So you have 7 ways of selecting this digit. Right. Repetition is also allowed, right? Because he is able to, and he could have pressed same digit more than once, right? So for the second entry also there are 7 possible digits. For the third entry also there are 7 possible digits, and for the fourth entry also there are 7 possible digits. So in total there are 7 power 4, right, combinations for the code to open the numerical lock, right? Now 7 power 4, that would be 49 into 49, right? Now how to find the value of 49 into 49? Write this as 50 minus 1 whole square. Now we know 50 square, which is 2500, minus 2 into 50 into 1, 100 plus 1, 2500 minus 100, 2400 plus 1, 2401. That's the value of 7 power 4, right? Now we have 2401 ways of entering 4-digit code to open a numerical lock, out of which, right, any combination of these 4 digits would definitely had opened the lock, right? So 2 5 4 2, in how many ways can we arrange these 4 digits? So you have 4 digits, so 4 factorial, but since we have 2 digits same, you should be having 2 factorial in the denominator. So 4 factorial by 2 factorial, 24 by 2, 12, minus 12. Now since it is mentioned that Pratik used all possible incorrect combinations on the 4-digit lock, so he would have used 2401 minus 12, right? Now these are his incorrect attempts, right? Then what was asked? How many total attempts did he make so that he was able to open the numerical lock? Plus 1 correct entry, right? So 2401 minus 12 plus 1. So that would be 2401 minus 11. So 2401 minus 1 is 2400, minus 10, 2390 should be the answer for this question.
Hope you enjoyed learning from today's session.
This series is designed to help you with your CAT preparation and practice daily. We are with you in this journey.
To watch the next video, click here. And to watch Gurukul's CAT 100 series, study room to boardroom, the entire playlist, click here.
If you learned from today's session, like, share, and subscribe.